So this is the video discussion for Module 10 entitled Basic Router Configuration. Okay. Um, what I did is I applied subnetting and the concept of the network address, host address, and broadcast here. So you need to first watch Module 11 before this module. Okay. I've stated that in my BB announcements page. Also say it in the Zoom session. So always again have take note of that module 11 first before this module 10. Okay, so for this module we'll have this activity. Also you'll be answering this activity, of course different given. Okay, so you need to pay attention for you to work on with the activity I will be giving you for this week. So I have here a topology. There are two routers connected. Okay, so and then we are to subnet this given network 192.168.10.0 based on this host requirement. Like router 1 needs 12 hosts, and then router 2 here needs 4 hosts. Okay. In the concept of router, each interfaces needs to have a designated network. So one network address for this G0 for this network here, and then one network address again for router 2. There's a designated network address already for router 1, router 2 connection, the link between router 1 and router 2, and then the assignment is this one, 201.1.0/30. Okay. In the real setup, let's say given let's say router 1 is Mapua Makati, we are to connect that to router 2, let's say which is Mapua Intramuros. That's how it is. Okay. And then we have this cable here, the serial provided by telco, say PLDT, and then the assigned in connection between these two routers using the serial interface, need to have a separate network for that. So like in this case, this is the assignment 201.1.0/30. Okay. So in here, we are to subnet this given 192.168.10.0, and one subnet we are to assign it here in router 1. The other subnet we are to assign here in router 2. Okay. So let's work on with the subnetting. So I'll have my work area here. Okay, Excel. Again, subnetting is discussed in module 11. So let's start. We start with the given. So our given is 192.168.10.0, right? 10.0/24. We are to subnet that based on the host requirement. Like in router 1, it needs 12 hosts. And then in router 2, it needs 4 hosts. So we said that in subnetting, we always start with solution. We start with the largest host requirement. So like in this case, we start with router 1. Router 1 need 12 hosts. Okay? You still remember the process, diba? Step 1 is finding the value of M using this formula here, that the number of usable hosts per subnet is 2 raised to M minus 2, okay? Where M is the number of host bits, diba? 2 raised to M minus 2, where M is the number of host bits. There, okay? I'll erase this first. So, we will apply trial and error. Okay? So, example, I'll use a sided caret, that one is also 2 raised to M, diba? So, let's say, we'll use trial and error. Let's say, the value of M, let's say, is 5. Okay? Let me fix this. So, let's say we try M of 5. Say, if M is equal to 5, if M is equal to 5, and applying the formula here, so that's 2 raised to 5 minus 2. Okay? So, what's the answer? What is 2 raised to 5? 32 minus 2 is 30 hosts. Okay? So, again, I just want to make this sure that all of you did understood the exponent. That when we say 2 raised to 5, that means you multiply 5 times. Diba? That's 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Okay? That's how it is. 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8, times 2 is 16, times 2 is 32. There. I'm still explaining this. Others may feel, oh, what's that? Yes, I do encounter that there are students who do not know exponents. So, there. Okay? Because if you cannot work on this exponent, you cannot move on with this activity. There. Okay? So, let's say so at M of 5, there are 30 hosts. Let's say we try M of 4. Say, if M is equal to 4, okay, and with the formula, 2 raised to 4 is 16 minus 2 is 14. There are 14 hosts. Okay? Uh, I need 12 eh. I think, so this is the right M. Okay? That we are looking for the one that is closed, and let's say if M is 3. We try let's say M is 3. If M is 3, that is 2 raised to 3 minus 2. So 2 raised to 3 is 8 minus 2. There's only 6 hosts. I need 12 eh. So this is not enough. Right? That's not enough. So the right value of M is 4. So once you've got the M, next step is to find the subnet mask. Step 2 is to find subnet mask. Okay? We have a formula here. Subnet mask is 32 minus M, where again 32 is the total number of bits minus the number of host bits. You'll get the number of ones, which represents the subnet mask. So like we have an M of 4, so 32 minus 4, which is 28. Okay, so therefore the subnet mask is equal to /28. Okay, very important. We can convert this in a 4-dotted decimal. 28 again, it means there are 28 ones. Okay, when we deal with sorry, I have this. When we deal with conversion, with this, we need to know yung conversion. We need to observe binary decimal. So like 28 ones, ano? If you have 8 ones, that's 255 eh, diba? So we need to fill in the 28 ones. So let's say I will write here 255. There are 8 ones here. So I will write another 255. So how many ones na do I have? 16. 8 plus 8 ay 16. Another 255, di 24 na. So I still need 4 more. So make sure in your notes you have this, yung 128, 64, 32, 16, 8, 4, 2, 1. So I have 24 already. I need 4 more, 25, 26, 27, 28. So therefore these are all na zeros. There, and convert that in decimal. So you add those that as ones, right? We add 128 plus 64 is 192 plus 32 is 224 plus 16 is 240. There. So I have now 240. So therefore this is 255, 255, 255, that 240. And that is now our subnet mask. Okay? So next is the table. Diba? Step 3. Table. So we need to find the network address. We need to get the network address. Okay. There. So network address, say /subnet mask. I'll just write there also yung subnet mask na. And then the host address range. Host address range. We said that in a given network, there's always one network address, a range of host addresses, and a broadcast. Broadcast. Okay? To fill this up, we start with the given. So for router 1, its network address is the given network address, which is this one, 192.168.10.0. Okay? So that will be the network address of router 1. So by computation, our subnet mask is /28. So again, this is /28. So how do we fill this up? We need to get yung the number to add for us to get the next network. So the technique is to find the rightmost network bit, which is this one, diba? It falls in 16. So we add the 16 here in 0. What I do is I subtract 256 here in the subnet mask. So the rightmost network bit falls on the last number, so I subtract 256 here. 256 minus 240 is 16 also. 16. Okay? So what will I do with the 16 is I will add it here. 0 plus 16 is 16. So it means that the next network is 192.168.10.16. I had a much clearer discussion on that in the chapter 11. If you notice, I have this, diba? So you review in chapter 11. So this is now the network for router 2. Router 2. Okay? If this is 16, the broadcast of router 1 is the IP add before 16. Oh, I have this sequence here, diba? So 16, what's the IP add before 16? 15, ba? So the broadcast address na for router 1 is yun na, 192.168.10.0. 10.15. And those address range are the ones in between, 0 to 15. Okay? So which is 192.168.10.1 to 192.168.10.14. Okay? There, I'm done for router 1. Okay? I'll just have some borders. Okay, border, add. Ayan. And enter. Done. So, we just repeat the process. This time, let us consider router 2. Router 2 needs 4 hosts. So, again, we apply trial and error. Okay? So, example, I have this, diba? We try M of 3. So, if M is equal to 3, that's 6 hosts. So, let's say we try if M is equal to 2. So, if M is 2, 2 raised to 2 minus 2. 2 raised to 2 is 4. Diba? Times, minus 2 is 2 hosts. So, what's the right M? 6. Right? Sorry, 3. Right M is 3. Because in 3, M of 3, there are 6 hosts. Ito, kulang na to. It's not enough already. So, this is the right M. Okay? 3. And, next step is, we find the subnet mask. So, step 2 is finding the subnet mask. So, subnet mask is 32 minus M, and our M is 3. So, 32 minus 3 is 29. And what is slash 29? So, slash 29 is 255, 255, 255, dot, go here, diba? There's already 24 ones in 255, 255, 255, so 24, then 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. O yun na, 29 na yon, then 3 zeros na. 3 zeros. There. And what is this in decimal? So, you add all of this, ayan na, up to 8, and you will get 248. So, therefore, yung subnet mask is 255, 255, 255, 248. Okay? And then the last is the table. Step 3 is this table here. Okay? So, I'll just copy this part here. And the last is the table. Ay, ayaw. Okay. Wait. Control C. Control V. Ay. Ba yan? Okay. So, and the last is the table. Copy the table. Control C. Control V. Okay, I stop here. Diba? For the table. Just insert one line. So, step 3 is then the table. So, I stop at 10.16. So, again, we are to subtract 256 here, diba? 256 minus 248 is 8. What we are to do with the 8 is we add it here to the 16 for us to get the next network. So, that means 16 plus 8 is 24. So, it means that the next network is 24. Since this is 24, broadcast is 192.168.10.23. And those that are in between are the host address range. So 192.168.10.17 to 192.168.10.22. Okay? This is at slash 29. And there, I'm done with my addressing. I'll copy this. Okay? I'll copy this part to my Word file here. Okay? Control V. There. And then, my link is assigned already. Yung 201.110/30. Okay. The subnet mask. /28, we've solved this a while ago. It's 255.255.255.240. Okay. And then /29 is 255.255.255.248. Okay. And then /30 is 255.255.255.252. Okay. Now, it's /30. So what are those address range here? Always, you will see this slash 30 a lot. Okay, with the same if you move on to Cisco 2, Cisco 3. With slash 30, there's always two host addresses. So, if there's two, so that will be 200.111 and 200.112. Okay? Example, had the given here is 200.118. So, what will be the two host addresses there? The 200.119 and 200.111.110. That's how it is. There's always two host addresses for slash 30. So, I'll go back to 200.110. You may also work on with the concept, diba? Like 256 minus 252 is 4. So you add 4 here, it means the next network is 200.114. So it means this is 200.113. And therefore, the host address range is 200.111 and 200.112. Okay? There. Um, like here, diba, I stop at 192.168.10.224. Can I assign it here? Yes. Oh, yes. Okay. Basic concept is again just take note that in a router, each interface it should have a designated network. That's the basic concept. Okay. So I'm now done with my table. So next thing to do is we need to assign IP addresses on router's interface. Router, for it to work, you need to assign IP addresses on its interface. Okay. Another PC also needs to have IP addresses. So let's assign. So based on what we did here, the network here for router 1 is 192.168.10.0/28. And then on the side here, our address is 192.168.10.16/29. Okay, that's how it is. So now we assign R1, now router 1, G0. Okay. So IP address router 1. Uh, router 1, so it's here, right? IP address that we can assign is, can we assign this? 192.168.10.0. Okay. So, uh, answer is no. We've discussed the concept of that here in the IP version for addresses, right? That, this is the note, that network address and broadcast cannot be assigned to end devices and routers interfaces. Okay? Yon. So, no. Also this one, they have that's why they have the separate column. We are to get the IP addresses here in the host address range. So what we are to assign is 192.168.10.1. Okay? Subnet mask is this, right? 255.255.255.240. Is there a gateway? No, because this is the gateway. This is the this is the default gateway. Okay? So you do not assign a default gateway on this because that is the gateway. We assign default gateway to PC and to the switch. Okay? S0, what IP ad will we assign? S0 is a part of this network. Okay? So our IP ad we will assign is 200.111. And then subnet mask is this one. 255.255.255.252. Next, R2. R2G0 is part of this network. So what IP ad will we assign? We get it here, ba? Say the .17. We will assign .17 in G0 of R2. And what's the subnet mask? This one. Ba, copy that and paste it here. Okay, again, there's no gateway in the router because the router is the gateway. Okay? And then for S0 of R1, S0 of R2 rather, S0 of R2 is part of this network. So, we assign yung that 2. 201.111 is R1, 201.112 is R2. Okay? Copy the subnet mask, paste it here. And then PC1 is part of 192.168.10.0. So, can I assign this 10.1? No, because you already assigned it to G0. So, we assign now a 2. Okay? And the subnet mask is 240. What is its default gateway? By concept, we've discussed in the other chapter that the PC's default gateway is the router's LAN interface. So PC1, its router is router 1, and the LAN interface is this G0. So that is its gateway. So ito, the 192.168.10.1, that there. PC2 is connected to R2. So its gateway is this one, ba? 192.168.10.17, and then we assign a different IP for PC2. And the subnet mask is 255.255.248. And then the last one is the switch. Switch is part of this network. So we'll get it on the 192.168.10.0 network. Say we assign 3, 192.168.10.3, and subnet mask is 255.255.240, and then the gateway for the switch is the 192.168.10.1. So there, I fill in the table. Okay, very important concept, to assign very well the IP address, the subnetting. Okay, if you made a mistake here, it will not connect, no, or maybe there will be tech security issues. So that's why this is a very important topic. Okay, you have an activity similar to this for you to assess your learnings on this part. If there are parts that you do not understand, you ask it to me to Facebook. You ask your classmate. I do not expect all of you can uh, easily catch up or understand all of this. Okay, but what I'm expecting is you um, uh, have less complaints and not be negative. Like, I do not understand, and then what you do, you just stop. Okay, that's not the proper way. Okay, techniques maybe, like for example, in the subnetting, I have discussed at step one. You pause. For example, how you finish everything and you say, I did not understand, I cannot work with the activity. What you do is you watch this video again. Example, you notice, okay, step one, he work on with step one. Pause mo, and then you work with the step one. Once you're through with the step 1, then you play again this video, you work with the step 2. Example, like on this part, I've done assigning R1, right? This is the first one that I have assigned. Pause mo muna, and what you do, you work on with R1. Okay, pause the video, then work on with this. Answer it. Ganun. Okay, you try that. And then also you may try, if you have any questions, you ask it directly to me in Facebook. PM me your questions, but do not expect that I will answer right away. I'm not a robot. Okay? You may also ask your classmates. Okay? So I hope you move. This is not yet finished. You have to move on with part 2. Okay? That is the part where we configure our setup here in the packet tracer. Thank you.